The final home game of any college football season is cause for celebration. Senior Day, a perfect way to celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Glad to have you with us at Johnny Red Floyd Stadium in Murfreesboro, Tennessee, home to the Middle Tennessee Blue Raiders. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. What a way to start this game. Trying to rattle them right off the bat with an onside kick, and it pays off. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Ready to fire from the pistol. To the air, it's Watson. Makes the grab. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Let's talk just for a moment about Sam Houston. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman, gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. They'll run play action. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. So Middle Tennessee's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And, David, they've got a guy in the backfield that certainly is capable of carrying more than his share of the weight in this offensive attack.
Yeah, he's a piece, but I would argue this, Reese. Like, you need to get the ground game going. For this offense to be successful, they need a physical tone setter, and he can be that, sometimes up, sometimes down. They need that consistently, Jesse.
They need him to show up when it matters the most, and there's going to be times in this game like we've seen throughout his career when the defense wants to take away wide receivers or players on the perimeter, and that's when this guy has to show up and shine. He's got vision.
Turning it on! He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Wants to go up top on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Butler. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Still running at the 40. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Battiato. Grabbed behind the line, it's Hunt. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Let's take a look here at Middle Tennessee. Good pickup on the recruiting trail just last week. 3-star defensive back. A guy that could be a bit of a diamond in the rough, but that type of talent is what they need to build that secondary.
Man, yeah, and this is a program they're trying to build something. They're trying to climb to that next level, and this is how you do it. You get players that your school can go out and get, and now you let them play, start to develop, and turn into something great.
Good, right down the boulevard. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. They'll start this drive going to the air. He lets one fly deep. Snags it on the right. Breaks into the open. Pass to 10. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Bearcats!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Looking downfield on first down. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a second and long. Looking downfield, it's Watson. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. That's caught. It's Humphreys. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. It's incomplete. A fourth down stop and the turnover on downs. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Catch in the middle, it's Lacey. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. They'll run it from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Takes the easy one to the back. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Looking for a man. It's Vattiato. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. That slices the lead to 2.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. And he's going to bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. I think the one thing you can say here, Jesse, is that both defenses have done a pretty good job mitigating damages.
Yeah, and on that last drive, not getting it on fourth basically only cost you 3 points. That's the good news. Let's just turn the page, David, and move on.
So I think you can still be aggressive. You can still go for it on fourth down. Now you know you can trust your defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Boy, it was like the defender heard the play call. He was ready for that one.
One of the things is diagnose and go get it. They saw it and they went and got it. They were not letting that ball go to the wide side of the field.
you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
And the Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
It'll be third and long. Looking for a man. It's Watson. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads it downfield. Intercepted deep in his own end.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll do it himself. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Finds his man. It's Butler. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. He wants to change this route. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Makes the grab. It's Porter. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Ripped off a chunk on the opening play of this drive. Now it's first down from the 48. With the catch, it's Porter. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. They're down to the 32-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Completes the shuffle pass. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
If I'm a play caller right here, I'm a little bit frustrated. And I say that because I can't take a sack here. A sack might take 3 off the board for me. I got to understand the situation. I got to get the ball out, try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Murfreesboro. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Here comes the heat. A little screen to the running back. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
Back to throw, it's Watson. Bringing the heat. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
The Bearcats come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw again. Fires to the big fella. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
And the Bearcats have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Porter. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Might be changing the route. Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, 3rd and short, I'd love for you to run it and be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
Has to get there to move the sticks. And the Bearcats will keep this drive going.
And when you're in plus territory on 4th and 1, I don't think the quarterback was ever thinking about coming off the field.
I wouldn't be surprised if the QB convinced the coach to go ahead and do it from the way it looked. There he goes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. And the Bearcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bearcats.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly.
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. After scoring that touchdown, they'll try to get it right back with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. They had to punt it away on their last possession. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. From the gun, the ground game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Gonna run it. It's Porter. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Watson. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 20. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on 3rd down. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Bearcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day.
And you can tell, all eyes on this dude. Like, this defense is dialed in. They're going to try to continue to stop the run. You can tell, Palmer, it's the main focus of this defense.
Yeah, when we know with this offense, too, they go how this guy goes, and they've just never been able to really get him into a rhythm in this game. And you have to give the credit to the defense. They've been more physical at the point of attack. They've had a good game plan, and the offense just has not been able to counterpunch.
On the option, he'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. The Bearcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Thanks to grab. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And after that completion, it's decision time now for the head coach. Do you kick a field goal, add to your lead, and make it more difficult on the opposing offense, or do you trust your quarterback to make one more big completion here and ice the game?
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge... We sensed a great deal of confidence